What's up guys, Brendan Hancock here with another episode of Groove Subaru today, and today we're inside of a 2019 Subaru Ascent Touring trim level, and today we're going to tell you guys about a feature available exclusively on the Touring trim of the Ascent, the Smart Rearview Mirror feature. Alright, so we're inside the Touring trim level of the Ascent, and one of the coolest features of this car, besides of course brown leather, and I'm an absolute sucker for anything brown leather, but is the Smart Rearview Mirror feature. Now, just taking a look at this may look like a standard rear view, possibly auto-dimming mirror with homelink that we do have on a lot of ours, but you'll notice the extra buttons here on the side. Now, this doesn't mean that it has 6 garages in which you can pair up to with homelink. Rather, it's still the 3, but these do a couple of interesting cool things, which I'll show you in a second. But one of the biggest things, now the Subaru Ascent is very much a family vehicle, and a lot of times people are going to be stuffing the back of the car with tons and tons of stuff, and they may have a difficult time seeing out. Now, it's totally fine. We have a rear view camera that's going to help us here in the center, but what if you need to see the top stuff there? So what this does is it actually has a camera that if I push this kind of into the auto dimming feature here, it's going to show me what I can't see if the back of the car is all filled up. Now, the really cool thing is you can actually control this camera a little bit and adjust brightness and things of that nature as well. So let's say I push one of these buttons. It doesn't matter which one I push on this side. If I hit that, it's going to give me a couple of different options. And you'll see here I have the enter button. I can go down here with this little arrow, and this is a go back button here. Now we'll get to the homelink, compass, language, exit, those different things in just a little bit. But what I want to focus on here is the display. So if I hit that little enter button here, right here I can see brightness. I can increase the brightness or decrease the brightness of that camera in the back. I think I'll just leave it kind of in the middle there. I can also hit the next button using this, and can control the camera up or down a little bit if I just need to see something that's back there, or see if there's a bike maybe on the ground or something back there I can't quite see with the backup camera. I can adjust over here and kind of turn that camera a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left if I don't think it's on center. And I can also actually provide an angle to it as well. Now, I don't know why you'd want to do the angle per se. It kind of makes me feel a little almost seasick sort of, but you can if you want to. Now, to get out of here, you just kind of let it go. It'll go back to its normal view, and then you're all good to go, and you can start over again if you want to make additional changes. Now, to get out of here, I'm just going to hit the go back button, and then I'm going to push that back into the normal position. We'll see here we do have the on and off for the auto dimming feature, which if I do hit this button here, I can do auto dimming, and it's just simply, instead of display, you'll notice I have the enter button. I can just select that, turn it on or off, quite simply by tapping that button. I could have done that same thing with either of these 2 buttons in that case. Both of them would have done the exact same thing. So I just want to make sure we've got that on the on feature. Good. Cool. I'll just give it a second here to let that go away. Cool. Now, over on this side, they're going to make it very, very simple for us to pair homelink. Now, previously, a lot of other cars that have homelink, it is quite simple, but you kind of had to either look in the owner's manual or check videos on YouTube to really see how it was done. But here they walk you through exactly what to do. So if I hit one of these buttons, it doesn't really matter which one I hit. They're all just different garages we would pair to here theoretically. But if I push this button, this is going to call it button 1, button 2, and button 3. So if I wanted to program this, let's just hit yes just for kicks. I'll hit yes. Now it tells us position the handheld remote. So that's the remote that's going to be to your actual garage there within 3 inches. You're going to hold your garage remote up here, and you're going to push and hold. This orange light will start flashing rapidly and then should turn into a solid green. Now, if I want to go over here to the next one, or to get back, I can do that, or hit the go back button that was just there a second ago to do the same thing. Now, if I wanted to scroll through here, I have these 3 buttons here, and this, if I don't do anything, will just go away in a couple seconds. But I could say no, or I could just hit exit and then select using the enter button here. Now, to go back over to these buttons, I want to push here. So we just did the auto dimming there to turn that on and off. But let's go down here to homelink, and I'm going to select enter. Now, this is really cool. You can actually check the status of the pair. Let's say you have a lake house and you just left it an hour ago. I can select enter, check button 1 status, and actually see. Now, I don't have anything programmed, but it could say, garage open or something of that nature, letting us know, hey, we just left that garage open, and you can actually adjust it accordingly, which is really cool. So let's go down here to homelink again. I could also program a button. Now, it kind of makes you think that these are extra homelink buttons, but they're not. Because watch, if I hit enter and then hit program button 1, yes, I want to program, it still shows over here. So these aren't extra buttons for that. It's just another place to do it if you wanted to. But I could easily go down here to clear button if I wanted to. I could simply hit clear all, like if you just got this car used or something like that and just want to make sure that nothing's paired. And then to exit, just going to hit the enter button there as well. Now I can also do the compass thing right here as well. So if I hit compass, now this may seem kind of straightforward. You'd think everything's all calibrated, but watch. So heading display, we do want that on. And then the compass zone selection. So if I hit enter here, it actually shows you which zone you're in. So depending on where you are, because of the curvature of the Earth, you can actually scroll through the different zones here. Now us here in Denver, we're going to be in zone 6 here, but that's super cool that you can actually do that. Definitely make sure that the compass is extremely accurate. Now you can also go down here to compass calibration as well. So I'll hit enter, and then to actually calibrate it, I would hit this, and then I need to drive at 5 miles an hour in a circle to actually calibrate this. So check this out. This is pretty cool. Should be good here. I just checked to make sure we're not driving anywhere. You need to go at least 5 miles an hour, it says. Boom. There we go. Pretty cool. I definitely love that you have to actually calibrate the compass there just to make sure that it's super, super accurate. Now, when I was here and we were driving, I mean, it still said we were facing east. So, I mean, it wasn't like completely out of whack or anything like that. But it was still pretty cool that we have to, can do that just to make sure it's super, super accurate. So that pretty much covers most of it. I mean, you can change the language here if you'd like to as well, between French, English, and Spanish. I'm not going to do that because I don't know either of those languages and don't really want to mess with it too much. But this is definitely one of my favorite features. I especially love the ability to see that stuff out of the back. I think it is so, so cool. So again, this is the Smart Rearview Mirror feature available exclusively on the 2019 Subaru Ascent Touring trim level. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like what you saw, make sure to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time on Groove Subaru Today. Take care.